Hey everybody, this is Melissa here on Making the Brand, the place online where you can learn about everything it takes to build your brand and people who are doing it brilliantly. Today we're in New York City and we're with Monica Knoll, who is founder of Cancer 101. Hey Monica, how you
Hi,
doing?
good. Thank you for having me on the show.
Sure. So tell me all about what is Cancer 101?
Cancer 101 is a nonprofit organization based in New York City. It is an organization that has created a cancer planner that looks like this, and it's currently right now for people with breast cancer. And
One of the things we talk about in Brand Me is about building your passion. Every brand starts with passion. So how did your passion translate into Cancer 101?
Well, passion is critical. I actually think I was sort of stumbling through life looking for my passion until I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was 36 years old in New York City, and I thought after I was diagnosed, why was this such a complicated, hard process? I'm a little go-getter, and yet the actual process of finding the doctors, keeping the information in one place, managing all my medical bills was overwhelming.
One of the things we also talk about is just how challenging it is to turn a dream into reality. And there's naysayers, there's not enough money, there's I don't even have an office space, like just a simple
Everything.
thing. So
Yeah.
what were some of your challenges and how did you overcome them?
I actually came up with this idea just after 9/11, and then the war breaks out. So, my a dear friend of mine who is a family friend and philanthropist said, "Don't do it. Everyone's giving their money to causes for 9/11," and everyone said not to do it. And the more they said no, the more I was headstrong to just. I knew that this was a need. I knew it. I could run my life and live my life and sacrifice everything and be happier for it, knowing that whatever I put into it would make other people benefit. It takes passion. It takes sacrificing. I mean, I gave up my apartment. I lived on a friend's couch for 6 months. I had my family yelling at me every day, get a job. Um, I had a lot of naysayers.
Two things that you said that I think are critical in building a brand is one, knowing your value, and you knew you had value, you knew your experiences from the past were going to be able to help you to where you're going.
Yeah.
And number two, you really were able to come up with an idea and find a market. How have you been able to use now what was an idea and a dream to actually impact millions of people's lives?
I had an idea, but I wasn't about to launch it until I did extensive research.
Mm-hmm.
I went through every single nonprofit website that was related to breast cancer, and I created a chart, and I listed every single thing they offer.
So tell me, after you've launched this brand, where have people been able to see and hear about Cancer 101?
In Self Magazine, and we've been mentioned in Shape. I had was on Martha Stewart and CNN, and it's just really targeting you know that you want to be on Martha Stewart, you get on Martha Stewart. So I really targeted and wrote letters and got my package to them and do what I could to get onto the show. Begging works.
Begging,
Begging
asking,
works.
gifts, freebies, all those things.
Exactly. When I was at home one night watching the news, and Tony Snow and Elizabeth Edwards were both diagnosed with recurrence of cancer, I just got so frustrated, and I said, it's my turn to get Cancer 101. In my story, I was going through a second battle with cancer, and I said, by golly, I'm going to do it. And I had a contact at CNN, and I somehow I picked up my BlackBerry, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have her cell phone. It was 10 o'clock at night, and I thought, I don't care. I'm calling her now. I will find her now. And I did. And she answered the phone, and before I knew it, a week later, I had a story on CNN.
Wow, that takes a lot of courage because
Yeah.
that's powerful. I mean, we talk about the importance of now. You only have this moment, and taking advantage of it,
Right.
no matter what it is, it kind of separates you from those who kind of say, I'll think about it. Maybe I'm not ready.
Right.
You just were bold.
You have to be. It's the only way. You have to push through your comfort level and make it happen. That is, those are the people that succeed. I mean, if you're going to wait for that return phone call, it won't be returned. You need to call and call and call again until they pick up.
Um, any last minute words that you would give to help those who are watching and who are really struggling with, should I start and where do I go?
I think the most important thing is to find a few mentors. Find somebody else who's done it. Ask them 100 questions. Allow yourself to make mistakes. If you have to bartend, if you have to sacrifice and take something to a job just to pay the bills, do what you can.
Wonderful. Any place that we can find out more about Cancer 101?
Go to cancer101.org and you will find out everything you need to know about our organization. And if anybody wants to pick my brain about marketing, I'm always happy to help.
Wonderful. You see that? Those are the kind of things that you get on BrandMeLive.com and also on the show Making the Brand. So, Monica, thank you. Thank you to Cancer 101.
My pleasure.
And we'll speak to you soon.
Yep. Good luck, everyone.
Thanks.